which one would win? A movie based on one of the best video games in a franchise, using one of the most popular characters in the series, with gorgeous visuals, intense action, and just a little bit of heart? Or a colorless, soulless prequel to a colorless, soulless remake insulting a masterpiece from the 90s? Somebody call Simba because Mufasa was murdered twice.
Help me! Not a chance.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Z-Man Show. Currently, Mufasa is the #1 movie in the world, except for the places where Sonic is out. In those places, it's getting steamrolled, and I wonder why. Look, Lion King is a classic. It's from the Disney Renaissance. It was actually a surprise even to Disney that it was such a hit. If memory serves, 2 teams were working on movies at once, one for the Lion King and one for Pocahontas, with Lion King being looked at as the lesser project. And we all know how that turned out. But of course, in the 2010s and the 2020s now, Disney wants to just rehash all their old projects. Now, don't get me wrong, remakes can be really awesome, or they can also be really bad. And in my opinion, Disney's been making nothing but bad ones. But none of them are as glaring an insult to the original project as the Lion King live-action remake. And of course we say live action, even though it is fully animated. But it looks realistic. The animals look real, so that makes it better, right?
Oh my God!
Wow. I'm sorry, that sucks. But hey, they took one of the biggest criticisms of that movie, not having any emotion at all in the faces of the lions or any of the animals.
Too much emotion.
And fixed it for this prequel.
I have a secret, Mufasa. I always wanted a brother.
What the fuck is that?
Wow. That sucks. Honestly, I'm surprised they even did anything about that, but really it just makes things even worse to me. It looks like something put together to make fun of movies like this, let alone the fact that it looks bad, but it's not relying enough on the source material like the first remake was, because it's a prequel. It's a fully original story, still based on those characters, but if it's not a shot-for-shot remake like their other ones, you're lacking a lot of that built-in staying power. So let alone the project being an underwhelming slop fest, release it on the same day as Sonic 3? The Sonic movies, while very successful for video game movies, I still wouldn't call blockbusters, at least in the general sense. But it has been growing in popularity, which Disney probably knew about. Couple that with the fact that Sonic 3 is based on Sonic Adventure 2, one of the most well-known and popular games of the entire franchise, centered around Shadow, who is, I've said it before, one of, if not the most popular character in the franchise as a whole. Why did nobody in the boardroom say, hey, maybe we shouldn't release this on the same day as that? Disney has to know that their live-action remakes are very divisive. Of course, kids are going to want to see it because kids will watch anything that the parents take them to, and as long as it's animated, even if it's this,
So just to be clear, we're not in this story?
they'll enjoy it, and that's fine. I'm not saying they can't enjoy it. I'm just saying from a business standpoint, what are you doing? And if they didn't know before, they definitely know now. They're hiding replies on their Twitter because people are roasting their latest tweet. They came out and said that Mufasa is the #1 movie in the world, and technically they're right. At the time of that post, Sonic 3 was only released in the US, and Mufasa was out, I think, completely worldwide. So technically it is the #1 movie in the world, but not for long. That movie is getting non-stop torched every day on Twitter, and it is hilarious. I'm just hoping that this means Disney will learn their lesson and start making actual projects, whether that be a fully original piece or even good prequels. Monsters University was a good movie, in my opinion, but look at that, it was animated in the same way that the original was animated. But hey, that was 3D animation. Nobody likes 2D animation anymore. That stuff's lame. We gotta go with this.